Welcome to our VirtuaLaw Legal Analysis series. In today's episode, we will discuss the meaning, application and sample case of Bill of Attainder. Let's dive right into it. In the Philippines, the concept of a Bill of Attainder is relevant to constitutional law and fundamental rights. The Bill of Attainder is a legislative act that declares a specific person or group of people guilty of a crime without a trial or judicial process. It essentially bypasses the normal legal procedures and imposes punishment directly by the legislative body. Meaning and application. The prohibition against bills of attainder is crucial to safeguard the principles of due process and individual rights. It prevents the government from arbitrarily punishing individuals or groups without affording them the opportunity to defend themselves in a court of law. The 1987 Philippine Constitution explicitly prohibits bills of attainder in Article 3, Section 22, which states, "No ex post facto law or bill of attainder shall be enacted." This constitutional provision reflects the country's commitment to upholding the rule of law and protecting the rights of its citizens. Sample case. Let us study hypothetical example to illustrate the concept of a bill of attainder. Hypothetical case: the Philippine Congress passes a law called the XYZ Act, which identifies a particular individual, Mr. Garcia, as a notorious criminal without providing him an opportunity to defend himself in a court of law. The law imposes severe penalties on Mr. Garcia, such as confiscation of his assets, imprisonment, and deprivation of certain rights. Result: in this case, the XYZ Act would likely be considered a bill of attainder and would be unconstitutional under Article 3, Section 22 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution. The act directly targets Mr. Garcia without the benefit of due process, violating his right to a fair trial and equal protection under the law. As a result, the courts would likely strike down the XYZ Act as unconstitutional and void. It's important to note that the principle of non-retroactivity of penal laws and the presumption of innocence until proven guilty are fundamental in the Philippine legal system. Any law that seeks to impose punishment on an individual without following proper legal procedures would be contrary to these principles and, therefore, considered unconstitutional. That's all for this episode. Stay tuned for more legal insights in our future episode. Remember, understanding the law helps us comprehend the intricacies of our legal system. See you next time. Like and subscribe.